Mr. Chairman, at this point in time, I'd like to yield the balance of my time to my colleague, Mr. Higgins from New York.
The gentleman from New York is recognized for the balance of the time.
Mr. Chairman, I rise in strong support of this bipartisan amendment to provide adequate funding for the non-defense environmental cleanup program. One of the most important roles of government is to protect public health and safety. However, the amount of money appropriated in this bill is insufficient to do one of these most important areas. Our amendment ensures that nuclear cleanup sites get the funding they need to protect surrounding communities from radioactive contamination. In my community and that of Mr. Reed's in western New York, the West Valley Nuclear Waste Reprocessing Plant was established in the 1960s in response to a federal call to commercialize the reprocessing of spent nuclear fuel from power reactors. Just a few years ago, the site ceased operation, and more than 600,000 gallons of high-level radioactive waste was left behind, posing a significant and enduring hazard. This site, prone to erosion, contains streams that drain into Lake Erie, located just 30 miles away. We have already seen a leak on the site develop into a plume of radioactive groundwater. If this radioactive waste makes its way into the Great Lakes, the largest source of surface fresh water in the world, the environmental and economic implications would be devastating. Without question, this hazardous and radioactive waste and the contamination that remains is one of our nation's largest environmental liabilities. Mr. Chairman, in these cleanup efforts, time is money. Failing to adequately fund the non-defense environment program decelerates cleanup efforts. For the past 4 decades, progress in cleaning up West Valley has been delayed by legal disputes and funding shortfalls. For West Valley, this means $30 million in added maintenance costs per year. In the current budgetary climate, it is more important than ever that the federal government use taxpayers' monies most efficiently. Mr. Chairman, we cannot jeopardize the irreplaceable natural resource of the Great Lakes or the communities and resources near other nuclear sites across this nation by continuing to underfund this cleanup program. I'm proud to work with my friend and colleague, Mr. Reed, on this important issue, and I urge support for this bipartisan amendment to ensure we finish the job.